for price elasticity of demand. I hope you will write this. So in PED, you have a formula to find it. We said as percentage change in QD divided by percentage change in price. So now how do you find percentage change in QD? Easy guys. You take your original, you take your change in quantity, divide by, now this is, I'm finding percentage change in quantity. Reason students fear to do PED, IED, XED, the reason they don't know the basic formula. If you know the formula, it's more than enough for you guys to score better. So percentage change in quantity demand is equal change in quantity demand divided by original demand. Okay. When you are doing an MCQ, I'll teach you how to do this. Then when you are finding the percentage change in price, yeah, I'll show you an example for your knowledge. Change in price divided by original price. You take for an example in a market for bananas, there was a demand and price. Okay, so in a demand, normally when quantity demand is increasing, price will decrease. So I'll take 100 and quantity demand as 200, right? And for price, I'm going to take maybe 10 and 5. Now you see, if I wanted to find the PED, how do you find the PED for this? Okay, I'm going to teach you the answer which is going to come. Is it going to be an inelastic demand? It is going to be an elastic demand. Is it going to be a perfectly elastic demand? Is it going to be a perfectly inelastic demand? Or is it going to be a unitary elastic demand? So you should be able to find out exactly what demand it is once the answer has been found. That's how the examiner is expecting from you. As I taught you the on last class how to find the PED, I taught you the numbers. When you get infinity, it's perfectly elastic. If you get 0, it's perfectly inelastic. But infinity and 0 will not be given in calculation. That also I said you guys. Then I taught you something. If it is less than 0 and it has, how do you say? Yeah, it is, if it is more than 0 and less than 1, we said as inelastic demand. And we said if it is more than 1 and less than infinity, we said that as elastic demand. So I hope you guys remember. I remind you from the chart which we learned on the last class. Here you might see. So here you have less than, you might see relatively inelastic and relatively elastic. Relatively inelastic says that less than 1, more than 1. So if you get an answer less than 1, it is inelastic. If you get more than an answer more than 1, it is elastic. That's how we find guys in the sum. Most probably it's going to be elastic or inelastic. So I'm going to do this sum. How do I do this? I need to find the percentage change in quantity demand. So I'll take percentage change in quantity demand. How do I take change in demand? Change in demand, you can see here, it's 100 because 100 to 200 it's changing. So it's 100 change. Then they are saying that the original demand was 100 itself because the starting point of the demand is known as the original demand. So I'll take the original demand as 100. So when I divide 100 by 100, I will get 1 into percentage. If I want to make, I need to multiply by 100. So my percentage is 100 percentage. Then I move on to my price. You might see 10 to 5 it is falling. So when it falls from 10 to 5, it is minus. Yeah, actually it's minus. It is falling down. It is minus 5. So I'll take the change is minus 5. Divide by how much was the initial price? 10 rupees. So I'll take 10 and I'll get 0.5 minus 0.5. Normal demand means you will get a minus value. So minus 0.5 divide by into 100. So when I get minus 0.5 into 100, I will get 50 minus 50%. Okay, easy as that. Did you understand, guys? Now to find the PED, I will take PED is equal. You have already found out 100% divide by 50%, right? So you will get a value of 2, which means PED is relatively elastic. Did you all understand how PED works, guys? I hope you got it.